What's up, guys? It's JBS37 Plays MC here, and I'm doing something a little bit different today. I am doing a top 10 favorite Pokemon list because I love Pokemon. I've loved it ever since I was little. Okay. So before we get started, okay, before we get started here, I just need to tell you that most of these Pokemon are from the 4th generation because a long time ago, there was a young boy named Riley. And he liked Pokemon like every other little boy. Maybe, I don't know. But he loved Pokemon when he was a little baby. And then something happened. He changed. He didn't like Pokemon anymore. But then something happened in about 2009. There was a commercial for a new Pokemon game that was about to come out, and that game was Pokemon Platinum. Now this child named Riley really wanted this game because it was a freaking awesome commercial. And so that is when he got back into Pokemon! So he got the game, played it with his friend, all was good. The Pokemon game was the best, and yes, it's the best game ever. It's my favorite game. It's his favorite game. It's my favorite Pokemon game because that's just the one that I remember the most. Okay? End of story. Number 10. Okay, number 10 on this list has to go to Staraptor. Just look at those red eyeballs. They're almost possessing. It takes number 10 on this list because it's not the best Pokemon, but it knows freaking fighting type moves, and it's not even a fighting type Pokemon. I mean, that's pretty cool if you ask me. Close combat, your face, man. Look at that blade hair feathers on its face. It just looks pretty sweet to me, so I love you, Staraptor, forever and ever, baby. Psst, number 9. Number 9 goes to Torchic. Torchic is a combination of freaking awesome sauce and adorable because Torchic babies are awesome, chickens are awesome, and just when it evolves, Combustion's pretty cool, I guess. But then when it gets into a freaking Blaziken, now Blaziken dominates in freaking X and Y Wi-Fi tournaments. So if I were you, I would get a Torchic right now and train it, and just look at how cute it is. Maybe even train it to level 100 and not evolve it. I don't know. Do whatever you want. Freaking, it's your Torchic, man. Now we move on to number 8. Alrighty then. Number 8 has got to go to my friend Aaron. Aaron? You know, there's tons of ways to say it, but Aaron and Agron, the two metal dragon things. They're not actually dragon, but just look at Agron. Okay, it has horns, stuff. It's like Godzilla with armor. Pretty cool, I guess. And then you got little Aaron over there with a shield face. Like Shieldon, you can't get anything better than a shield face, if you'd ask me. They're not the strongest Pokemon ever, but they've just always had a good place in my heart. At number 8, number 7, which is actually my lucky number. Who cares though? Number 7. Alright, this is number 7, and the award for number 7 on my most favorite Pokemon top 10 list has got to go to Rayquaza. It's a snake that can fly like a Gyarados, but cooler, and it's a legendary. But it's just cool, and I've just always liked it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Number 6. Alrighty then. Number 6 has got to go to one of my very good friends. Now, I'm actually surprised that it's at number 6. But Giratina. Giratina with wiggly tentacles. If you listen to the speech in the first 2 minutes of the video, then you would know why Giratina is actually on this list, because Pokemon Platinum came out, awesome, and then I just grew to like it a lot. So now we're going down to number 5. Wow. Number 5. Alrighty, number 5 has to go to Shinx and Luxray, because Luxray is like a lion, and Shinx is adorable, and they're electric type, which is actually one of my most favorite types, because it doesn't have many weaknesses, and the weakness that it does have is kind of weird, but anyways, they're just cute, and Luxray just looks like it could kill you, but that's not the point. It just looks awesome. And so does Shinx, even though it's a little baby. Oh, wait, yeah, and I like the colors that they use for their bodies. I don't really like Luxio, because Luxio looks kind of dumb. But anyways, yeah, now moving on to number 4. Number 4! Holy crap, we are already at number 4. Man, this went by fast. Well, number 4 has got to go to Swinub and Mamoswine and even Pillow, whatever, swine. You know what I mean. Swinub, Piloswine, and Mamoswine have always just been awesome. They just look cool. And they're actually Mamoswine's actually pretty strong too, so I've always wanted to actually train a swine up to a Mamoswine, but I've never actually gotten to do it. I've only gotten to Piloswine, so yep, there is number 4, and now we're going to number 3. Number 3! Alright, for number 3, we have Houndour and Houndoom. Just look at them. They're like the devil's minions. Well, actually, not the devil's minions. The devil's pet. There you go. They're just, even Houndour looks intimidating. Houndoom is extremely intimidating looking. And it has a freaking Mega Evolution in X and Y, which makes it even more of a hell dog, because it's just what they are. It's what they are. Houndoom has horns, and Houndour doesn't, but still, Houndour has this skull thing on its head, but they just look intimidating. Dark and Fire is just a it's just a great combination of types, you know? You dig? Chicken? Yeah. So that was number 2. I'll try to get more into detail with that was number 3. I'll try to get more into detail with 2 and 1, so I can keep you guys entertained. So now we move on to number 2. Almost to number 1. Wow. Number 2! Okie dokie. Here we have number 2, which is Dragonite! Dragonite is awesome because it's not only a dragon. It doesn't look very menacing. It just looks like, oh, I'm gonna touch your face and I'm gonna cuddle with you. But no, it's actually pretty menacing, even though it doesn't even look like it. But the Dragonite that I have on X and Y right now knows Thunder, Fire Blast, Dragon Rush, and Ice Beam. And it can learn a whole bunch of other crazy moves. So it has a crazy move set. It's kind of cool looking. You can fly on it. Its only major weakness is ice, because ice is bad against flying and dragon. So yeah, that's about it. But Dragonite's just an awesome little guy. Just awesome. Yeah. Number 1! Alright, guys. This is what you've all been waiting for. Number 1. My number 1 favorite Pokemon is going to be revealed right after the break. Just kidding. My favorite Pokemon is indeed Weedle. Yes, Weedle. It's spike on the top of its head. It's just so beautiful, and it's a mix between adorable and menacing looking, intimidating, scary, awesome though, and I can't do this. Okay, I just can't do this. I can't do this. My real favorite Pokemon is Turtwig. Turtwig, Grottle, and Torterra. I love that evolution. That was always my starter in Pokemon Platinum because it's a grass turtle. You can't get anything better than a grass turtle, you know. So that was my prized possession back in the game, and I just needed to evolve it into a Torterra because it knows Earthquake and Shizzle. So I leveled him up, and I just loved him so much that I had to get him to level 100. So he was my first ever Pokemon to get to level 100. But some bad stuff happened. I needed to get a Pokemon that was super easy to get if you had a walk through walls cheat with an action replay. So of course, being the young, curious person that I am, I put the code in and I walked through walls, blah blah blah, and it corrupted my game. So I had to get that fixed, but the whole save data had to be deleted, so I lost my best friend. But I still love him to this day because Torterra, Grottle, and Turtwig. Oh my god, Turtwig! Turtwig is just something funny to say. Funny. So, yeah, pretty much. That is my favorite Pokemon. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and take care. See you later.